Greetings, and welcome to an overview of the new electronic status form developed by Berea College faculty, staff, and students. This new process will simplify how you contract students to work in your area and minimize human error by eliminating most of the hand entry of records that has been done in the past. First, you will need to know the new web address for accessing the form. It's simple and easy to remember: www.labor.berea.edu/forms. Be sure to bookmark this in your browser for future reference. When entering the website from your browser, you simply enter your Berea College username and password and then click Log In. Upon entering the electronic status form, you see several drop-down menu options: student name, supervisor, department, position, term, job type being primary or secondary, and contract hours. To begin, click on the down arrow in Select a Student. A drop-down and search window will appear. In the search window, you can use first, last, or full names to bring up lists of people to choose from. In this screen, the name Conley was used, resulting in 3 options. Select the proper name from the list and proceed to the next section. Use the same process to select the proper supervisor for the student. Remember, the correct supervisor is the person who is responsible for conducting the labor evaluation and will not always be the person approving time. Now it's time to select the department where the student will be working. This search works in the same manner as the student and supervisor name sections. Begin typing the first letters or words of your department name until you see it appear in the drop-down. In this example, Labor PRO was inserted to bring up Labor Program and Student Payments Office. Now that you have selected the correct department, you are ready to insert the correct position for the student. You will notice that your only options will be positions that are associated with your particular department. Read the list of job title names and WLS levels and select the correct position for the student. Next, select the proper term and year. You will be limited to the options that are provided. When a term is selected, 2 additional windows will appear to indicate start and stop dates. Once the term is selected, identify the start date for the position. Next, identify the end date for the position. Now move to the job type and select if this is to be a primary or secondary job. In this example, we are using primary. Next, select the contract hours, either 10, 12, or 15-hour contracts. Before we move to submit, let's see what happens when you select a secondary position. Going back to the job type drop-down menu, we are now selecting secondary as the job type. Select the contract hours, either 5 or 10 hours. Most will be 5-hour contracts, but a provision is made for those students who need to work additional hours to satisfy Kentucky Child Care Assistance requirements. When you selected a secondary position, an additional screen appeared that now asks you to insert the name of the primary supervisor for that student. Use the same process as described earlier. Remember, the primary supervisor's approval is needed in order to contract a student in a secondary position. If you are unsure who the primary supervisor is, speak with your student. Now that everything is complete, either for a primary or a secondary position, it's time to submit. Upon submitting, you will see a confirmation screen. It will reload to a blank form in 10 seconds, or you can click the provided link to immediately go back to the form and repeat the process with another student. We should also note that an email is automatically sent to the contracting supervisor, the contracted student, and the primary supervisor that contains all the status form information. All parties will have 24 hours to dispute or correct the form. If no action has been taken within 24 hours, the status form will be considered approved by all parties and awaits final approval from the Labor Program Office. Note that this 24-hour window is subject to change, and the Labor Program Office will notify you of these adjustments. If you have any corrections or questions, be sure to contact the Labor Program Office or email at labor_program@berea.edu. Thanks for watching this short tutorial about the new electronic status form at Berea College. As always, if you have questions, be sure to contact someone in the Labor Program Office. Thanks for watching.